morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas. Another day, another fill in the blank. Today on the agenda is more editing as per usual. I think Adam's going to see Spider-Man. I'm kind of tempted to get some readings done because it's easier to do that when I'm home alone. But Lorna, my friend, has asked me if I want to have drinks on FaceTime tonight because she was supposed to be going out as it's Friday. Basically, COVID is rising currently and everyone's crapping themselves because they don't want to make plans the week up to Christmas because if they've got to isolate, they're not going to have a Christmas. So everyone's a little bit like freaked out about the concept of doing anything. So that's the crack right now. And I'm just worried because obviously I'm going down south for Christmas. And I don't want to get stuck down south for Christmas because I want to be up here for New Year. Anyway, good morning. Happy whatever day it is.
Does your character have any children?
No.
Does your character have pink hair?
Sometimes.
Is your character pink-haired?
Sometimes.
Is your character dating a YouTuber?
No.
Does your character drink bath water?
No.
Does your character have a gaming setup?
No.
Ouch. Does your character change their hair colour?
Yes.
Phew. Is your character within the age range of 15 to 20?
No.
Does your character have multiple tattoos?
No.
Tattoos.
I guess that you are thinking of Chloe, Dissociate DID. Am I right?
No.
Does your character review beauty products?
Yes.
Ouch. Does your character have an adorable dog?
No.
Does your character have a cat?
No.
Is your character white?
Yes.
Does your character have a younger brother?
No.
Is your character linked with alcohol?
No.
Is your character from YouTube?
Yes.
Ouch. Does your character have a sister?
Yes.
Does your character have a nose piercing?
No.
Does your character have a very common first name?
Yes.
Does your character have a girlfriend or a boyfriend?
Yes.
Has your character ever been engaged?
No.
Alright. Is your character chubby?
No.
You watch me.
Have your character... I guess that you are thinking of Emma's rectangle.
Ah!
Right.
I think you've dropped off that later. No.
Sorry, you have defeated me.
So we just discovered that Alexa has... God, my Vlogmases are like sponsored by her at this point. Has Akinator, and we thought we'd try me because I get a few like screenshots every now and again of people saying, oh my god, it guessed you. Do you know what I think the problem is? There's like...
Too many people on YouTube.
Yeah, there's I think more and more YouTubers are like trying it because they've discovered that you can be on it if you get guessed enough times. But also, some of the questions are like outdated. I think you'll have a better chance if you go by when Akinator was like booming, that era, and answer the questions there. For example, does she live with her parents? I think it guesses me if it asks, does she have red hair? Things like that, because obviously now you're going to be like, well no she doesn't, it's yellow and pink. But obviously Akinator's not going to know that. There's no way of updating it unless like Akinator gets like popular again and like more people are like currently asking questions.
I want to know where they get the information from.
It's from the public. For instance, we've said no, you've got it wrong. On the website it will say, who are you thinking of then? And then you'll say like Ellie, and then so it will program all of those things that you said and put me there. There's another little game that Alexa does. Okay, this is the game. It refreshes every day.
Let's play today's voice.
All over Britain there are little green lights that say, go, get yourself a wee.
Okay, tell me who it is.
David Tennant.
Oh.
Bravo. You've answered today's clip correctly.
That's the first one we've got.
Thanks for playing Voice of the Day.
Well, you tried it twice.
Oh, well, that was
Would you have put that?
brief. You know when you know you've heard that voice, but it might have taken me a lot longer than you. Edit is done. Took longer than I would have liked, but we move. Speaking of the edit, in the video I did a little Aldi haul when we went to the shop. Wait, Home Bargains, not Aldi. And I showed something which I forgot to eat. Look how cute Adam is. Oh.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, I never tried it. It's a Yorkie orange bar and I'm buzzing. I love Yorkie, it's like one of my faves. Do you remember the controversy?
Well, it was not for girls, wasn't it?
Not for girls. It used to have that on the front. I don't think it does anymore, does it?
No.
2021, you can't have that anymore.
Does it smell like terry straw orange?
Mm-hmm. Cool. It's basically cherries. Terry's chocolate orange. The reason why I like Yorkie bar is because it's just very... What can I speak? It's so thick.
Well, I didn't realise there was like a bit hanging off.
Oh, you look like 15 years old. It's basically just, like I said, Terry's chocolate orange, so
Yeah,
if you like that.
I do love terry chocolate orange.
Why do we keep calling it Cherry's chocolate orange? If you like that, or you know someone who likes that, they'll like this because it's basically that, but like thicker as a bar, because the Terry's bars are quite thin, aren't they? But Adam's got long COVID, so he can't taste things. I get it every now and again. I've spoken about this on Vlogmas already. Like, coffee tastes weird to me. Pepsi used to, but I've gotten over that now, thank God. That was the worst, because I have Pepsi with like all my alcohol drinks. Cider's a bit weird for me still. Cigarette smells, I don't smoke, but when I smell cigarettes, it just tastes like ass. This girl just said, can someone tell me why my mother-in-law bought Pringles from Tesco's and they have breadsticks in them? Imagine buying a tub of Pringles and seeing that in them. Maybe there was like a special edition Pringle pot with cheese and onion breadsticks in. Ooh, they might be promoting new Pringles flavoured breadsticks.
Wouldn't call it crisps on the side then. It'd be outrage. People buy Pringles crisps in the breadsticks.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what the hell's happened there. I'm intrigued though, I'm very invested. Adam's buzzing around the window like a little gnat because Adam's grandma, well, his granddad, is gonna bring around a suitcase for mine and Adam's travel to go away for Christmas because oh, that was very seductive. We have one case that we usually share when we go away. It's a bit of a bind because obviously we need one each. So we're gonna borrow one of hers. All right there. That feeling when someone says they're about to come over so you can't stop from getting itchy feet, is that how you feel? I get that with phone calls or like appointments. If I've got an appointment for the like eye opticians or something and it's like 4 PM, I can't relax all day long.
Oh, hey man, what you doing?
When they say they're en route but they haven't left the house yet.
I would tell someone I'm en route a couple of minutes into the journey.
Have you not done it before though when you're late for a party, so you just tell them that you've left when you haven't really?
No.
Oh, I've done that a few times. Got green eyeliner on, ready for my Christmas weekend. I got my little Santa glass. So we're having a little like early Christmas this weekend. Just a little mini Christmas. We're gonna make Christmas dinner and we're gonna have some Christmas drinks and stuff and watch all of the Christmas movies because I've not watched a single Christmas movie yet.
Does it look alright?
Yeah, I love it.
Not too big. I don't normally brush it through after I've done it, but it looked like... Love you. Love you.
See you.
No problem.
See you later, Granda. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I just want to thank anybody that has booked a reading for my 2022 yearly forecast readings. They are always my most popular. You know, sometimes I think maybe people just liked that kind of thing last year or the year before and they won't this year, but you guys have really pulled on through. So they've been really popular, and I want to thank you guys so much. And also, like, you're still able to book, but bear in mind that I've got a lot to go through, so I'd say like I'll get them all done by end of January. So I'm just making some more French toast spaghetti French toast, whatever you want to call it. So Adam's gone to the cinema to watch Spider-Man. I wasn't massively interested. He's going to Cineworld, which is like 12 quid for a ticket, and for me it doesn't really like feel worth it because I'm not huge on Spider-Man. I do like a lot of like Marvel and Avengers movies, don't get me wrong, like every time I go I'm always pleasantly surprised. However, I wouldn't call myself a fan of them, and I usually just like forget what the hell happened in the last one like immediately. Like I enjoy the moment, in the present moment I'm like, this is a really amazing. Oh, I really loved what was the one I went to go see? The predominantly female one. See what I mean? At the moment, I'm not too fussed about going to the cinema. Like at the moment, I just want to spend my time watching Christmas movies, doing Christmassy bits. I was watching an interview today about that movie coming out, The Last Train, The Last Train at Christmas, or something like that. That will be me getting back from down south to try and get up north again when there's lockdown on the 27th of December, and I'm trying to get back from New Year's like, no! It looks really good. Like, I've got my hopes real high for that film. It looks like everything that I enjoy in a movie. It's a time travel movie. They shoot in cameras that were like relevant and like give effects of the eras. So it's about this guy that is on a train, and every carriage he goes to, it takes him back into a different era. So people are there playing Game Boys and he's like, what? And then he goes back into another carriage and he's in the 60s, and there's all the fashion is like from the 60s era. If you see like the newspapers people are reading, it says like different news that had happened in that time. That is so me. That's a piece of me, that is. It's Christmassy. It involves like really unique storylines, which I love. I hate when things are overdone. It's something that I think most film students would appreciate, and I love like the idea of different eras being in one movie. Like I love fashion. I really want to go see it. Is anyone else buzzing about that? Just me? I feel like no one's really talking about it. What? Oh my god, I hate when coasters do that. Got my eggy bread, and honestly I'm just gonna edit my ass off to prepare for the Christmas weekend. I've made a strong ass coffee. I'm watching a bit of, can you tell who that is by the funky, garish, beautiful wallpaper? It's Helen Anderson. I've been watching her vlogs. Let me know in the comments if you're also a big old fan. Hi Helen, how you doing? You alright? Yeah, good. Of Helen. And I'm just gonna edit my little ass off. My little ass cheeks. They're gonna come off because I'm editing so much. So I've actually been prepping just a little bit, not going overboard. I'm just slowly but surely starting to collect together some potential clothes and outfits for going down south. Now I am genuinely worried that I will be stuck down south after Christmas, so I do want to pack lightly, but will I regret that when I get stuck there for weeks on end with only very minimal outfits? But at the end of the day, I guess I don't want to think about it. I don't want to bring in that negative energy. I've got some potential outfits here which I'll boil down closer to the date when I'm packing. Let's put that away for now. I don't want to have to think about that. Actually, what is funny that we'll talk about is how this was in there from last time I went down south, and it's actually a list of things to pack. My big old list of things that I need to pack down south. Down south. That's my Geordie accent, apparently. I left that in the suitcase, I guess with the intention of being something handy for next time I go down, which, thank you previous Ellie, that's such a good idea. So I always get anxiety about leaving something behind. So having that there is sort of like an extra like form of comfort. Packing lightly is a lot better for my headspace. For some reason, I like enjoy trips and traveling a lot better when I've got light baggage on me. So I am going to do that classic thing of planning my outfits for each day. I know that's kind of dangerous because sometimes you get to a day and you're like, I don't actually like this anymore, or the weather's not right for it, or like, but I'm going to try my best to do that. I never do that. I always give myself like in case outfits. Getting lots of editing done. I keep getting sidetracked watching some of my old Vlogmases just to like reflect and reminisce, and it really made me laugh because it seems that every Vlogmas I seem to have a cold. Like, it's inevitable, it's that time of year, it happens, but it just makes me laugh how in all of the clips of my Vlogmases from over the years, I happen to be like this, very coffee, very phlegmy, and I just sound funny in all of the clips, like I sound weird, nasally and stuff. This Vlogmas has really got me thinking about like content and stuff. I always do get very reflective on my content around about like December, January time, I guess because you're like reflecting on like the year to come, but this Vlogmas has been very chill and casual, and usually I would stray off from doing that and instead I would infuse loads of festive stuff, be quite like intense and not crazy, but like people always ask me if I'm the same person in real life as I am on camera, and I would usually repeat the question to the person who's asked me that. I'll say, are you the same person at a party as you are in real life? Are you the same person when you're hanging out with your friends at the bar as you are in real life? As in, we bring our best self forward sometimes in different areas in our life. So if I know that I'm about to have a really good time at like a friend's house do or party or gathering or whatever, you just naturally like bring your most like your best form, your most entertaining form, I guess, and that's how I approach YouTube. And I think this Vlogmas has been so not like that. It's just been me, full stop. Like I don't, not that I usually put up a front, but I just haven't really been stressing out about whether the vlogs have been super entertaining. I've just been like, this is my day, you can judge it if you like, because sometimes I do worry like people will judge me for just having quite like a mundane life, and then I remember that actually loads of people have mundane lives, like, and they're proud of that. And what is mundane at the end of the day? It's just your life, no one can tell you what to do with it. But I do worry that someone's like, oh my god, like, is that all she does? And it makes me feel more gratitude towards the people who have watched this year. So like when I get comments about like from people saying that they really enjoy what I've made and they're enjoying the vlogs, I'm like, wow, really? Because like I feel like I'm not trying. But what is the reason? I would love for you guys to let me know what the reason that you watch my vlogs for. Honestly, I would love you to give me like a keyword down in the comment section below, because I'm just curious. Genuinely, I am curious. I hadn't actually spoken to you guys about this, but recently my uncle actually passed away, unfortunately, but fortunately I just about managed to make it home for the funeral. So I go home and then the funeral's the next day. We are being asked to wear West Ham colours, so it's like this kind of wine red or light blue, so I think this is perfect for him. I'm just hoping it's not too short, because I get a bit worried about wearing short things to a funeral. This was actually featured in my boyfriend does my shopping challenge I did ages ago. We are in the standard outro area. Freezing. Adam, you don't usually join me for these. This is where I say goodnight. We've just been having a discussion because Adam decided to pay for this app that like records your sleeping noises, and
well, that's one of the things it does.
It's
his
like, alarm.
It's my alarm app, but it also records like how well you're sleeping, like whether you're making noise, so you're not like restful and stuff. But it does record like highlights of when there's like noise, like snoring and stuff. So then you can play the clip back to hear what it sounded like. And his today said that last night there was, what was it? Baby fussing or crying at 4 AM. And obviously we've got no kids, so we were like, what the hell could that be? Is it worth paying for just to like listen? And it was like £1.50 a month or something, so he's done it. And one more time. I'm not that freaked out about it because it could still very easily be something else, but it is still a little bit creepy. But I'm excited to see what else it captures, because Adam does talk a lot in his sleep, and I've said for so long like, oh, I wish you could get one of those apps that record you, and he was like, oh, my alarm does anyway, but I just need to pay for it. So now I'm like,
buzzing because he's gonna finally hear all the weird stuff he comes out with. I used to make notes on my phone that like I wrote down like things Adam says in his sleep, and it'd be really funny stuff you say at work. You'll be talking to like a work colleague or using someone's name, or you'll be talking about Monopoly or something, or like don't touch the sword or things like that. It's really funny. Anyway, I'm signing off now and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do Christmas movies and have a little Christmas weekend before I go home. So that will be cute. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel to be notified every time I make a brand new video. And I'll see you on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, for behind the scenes kind of stuff. Bye!
Night night.